stuff they are. Now, okay, here's what we're going to do. Alright, so I am going to pick a nice generic one, 3, 9, 27, 81. 3, 9, 27, 81. Happy days. Your A value is similar to that of linear ones. So what's your A value? Anybody? 3. What's your R value? Your R value is the number you multiply each term by to get the next term. So anybody know what the R value is? 3 as well. Okay. Then if you're looking for the general term formula, it'd be something like this. Tn equals 3 times 3 n to the power minus 1. You all okay with that? If I put this into my beloved table function, it'll tell me all the terms I want. 3 times 3 power x minus 1. Okay, and start at 1, end at, I don't know, 10. And here's my results. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187, 6516. They're your answers, isn't it? So in this question you're asked to find the next 4 terms, aren't you? And the next 4 terms is just keep multiplying by 3. Is that alright? All good so far? Alright. Now, something decent. Question 10. So question 10 is 3/4, 9 over 2, multiplied by 27. Now, does anybody know how to find the R value really quickly? Pick any term and divide it by the term that comes in front of it. So I could use 162 over 2, over 27, which is 6. Are we cool with that? I could use 9 over 2 divided by 3 over 4, which is also 6, isn't it? So no matter what answer you're getting, you're just going to multiply by 6, aren't you? So 162 multiplied by 6. Next one's 972. The one after that is 5832, 34992, and then finally, what's that? 209,952. We all good? Alrighty. Now, any questions so far? Great. Alright. This is where we're going to start using our formula. Tn equals A, what's A or n to the minus 1? Does that kill you guys? Alrighty. Now, what's the A value? Well, 24. Anybody care to tell me the R value? What's 6 divided by minus 12? Minus a half? You're halving it and changing the sign every time, aren't you? Okay. N minus 1. Alright. So we found A and R, didn't we? A is 24 and R is minus a half. What does it want from me? Wants T10, doesn't it? So what's T10? Ten minus 1's a 9, isn't it? Anybody care to give me that answer? It's 3 over 64? Yeah, that's the same, right. Okay. Alright. Huh? Yes. Minus. Thank you, Mick. Yeah. Alright, we all good with that? Alright. Alright, you guys do question 2 part 3 on your own. So, Question 2. The A value is 1.1. The R value is also 1.1. How did I get that? 1.21 divided by 1.1, or T2 divided by T1. And then what we should get there is it's 1.1 by 1.1 n take away 1, isn't it? But we're looking for our T10, are we? So what's that? 1.1 multiplied by 1.1 to the power of 9. What you guys the answer? What? 2.14. It's not to 2 decimal places, was it? Oh, sorry, T8. Sorry, my fault. Sorry, we're looking for T8. So what's the answer for T8? You want to scream it out? What is it? That's not loud. Come on. Thank you. That. Okay, let's move on. Alright, lovely. Alright. Which one of these is a geometric sequence? Let's find out. 2. What's that? 6. The next one should be what? How do I know it has to be 18? Anybody tell me? What? Yeah, 3 by 6. What about this one? 3, 6. What's this? What should it be? Should be 12, shouldn't it? Is it 12? It's 10. So that's not a geometric sequence. This one is a geometric sequence. Does anybody have any idea what the story is with C? Like what am I actually counting? There you go. So the big rectangle halves into a square, and that square in turn halves into 2 rectangles, and in turn those rectangles half as well, don't they? So that is a form of geometric sequence, isn't it? Where you're halving every time. It's very poorly presented though. Not even doing D. Alright, let's drive on. Alright, what do you reckon about this one? The first term of a geometric sequence is 16 and the fifth term is 9. What's the value of the seventh term? Alright, let's think about this. T1 is 16. We know what T and this one is 9. What do we know about the formula here? A or m minus 1. Do we have the A value? A value is? The R value we don't know. Would everybody agree we're currently stuck here? What do we know? T5, which is 16. And what happens when we replace R with 5? What's 5 take away 1? 16 or 4 equals 9. What does that mean about R to the power of 4? And finally, what's the fourth root of that? Yeah, you can use the blinds if you can't see. I can barely see myself. Actually, lower the blinds. There it is. Shift. That button there. Thank you. Shift. In here. Fourth root of 9 over 16. What do we get? That. 0.8666. Root 3, is it? What? Could be root 3 over 2, is it? So let's try this out. Square root both sides. And you get 3 over 4. Square root both sides again. You get root 3 over 2. Is that alright? Alright guys, I think that's as far as I wanted to go. So I did 1, 2, Just 1, 2 and 9, 6 and 9 was it? Alright, Killian, how many questions in this exercise? 20. What? 20? Okay, in that case I probably need to do some more. Alright. First things first. Killian, make up a geometric series for me, really quickly. Pick a number.
3.
Pick a number other than 3.
8.
Okay. Would everybody agree with 3, 24 and 192? Everybody cool with that? Yeah? Now there's a rule for geometric sequences, right? And here's the rule. T3 divided by T2 would give you what value? Or. So would T2 divided by T1, wouldn't it? So what would be the result of both these questions then? They'd both be the answer 8. How does what me and Killian did relate to the question, do you reckon? What do you reckon you do to answer this type of question? Anybody? Which one's T1? Which one's T1? And what am I going to put on top of x minus 3? And what about T3 over T2? Are you guys happy to finish that off? Cross multiply, solve a quadratic? You're good? Alright. Everybody cool with that? That's how you do them? Just T2 over T1 equals T3 over T2. Alright. Cross multiply, solve a quadratic. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 6, 9, 14, and now we're going to 17. Alright, 17. Right, we'll have a look at part 1 anyway, right? Right, A value. A value 5. R value. Do we know what the last term is? Do we know if it stops on T20 or T50? In an exam, how could you cheat? Not so much cheat, but how could you get prior knowledge? What's the formula going to be for Tn? 5 times 3 n minus 1. And you could find out the answer quite quickly doing this, but we're going to do it a different way in a second. Alright. Start at 1, end at 25 because you can. Go through your lists, and when you get to 3650, you're in business. It's T7. Okay. Now that you know the answer, you know what you're looking for, don't you? Now you have to show plausible work to get this. So here's what we're going to do. 5 times 3n minus 1 equals 3,650. We cool with that? Now, where is the variable we're looking for? What position is it currently in?
Power.
It's a power. Should I log both sides right now? Now, I had a word with some of you the last day, didn't I? Why should you not log right now? The 5 is blocking it because the n minus 1 only relates to the 3, not to the 5. So you can't use the power rule, can you? Power rule doesn't work because the 5 isn't to the power of n minus 1. So you go back a step and you get rid of that 5. So what happens when you divide it by 5? Somebody give me the answer really quickly. What?
Can you do like the log 5 plus log 3 and minus 1?
Split it that way. You could, yeah. You can use the multiplication rule and then bring it under. It's harder work than needed though. What you get? 700 and? 729. Right, no bother. Alright, next thing. Any log of your choosing. Could be ln, could be log base 10. Doesn't matter. I'm using log 10. What happens to the power? I've made a mistake. Anybody care to tell me what the mistake is? The n minus 1 should be in brackets. Okay? Now, next thing, what's next after that then? Will somebody do log 729 divided by log 3? Somebody got 6, and therefore the answer we're expecting is? The answer we're expecting is 7, which is what exactly we're looking for, wasn't it? So we knew what we were looking for, and then we went and did it. Okay, all good. Now, so that's 14, 17, and now we're going to have a quick, I said I wouldn't give you 19, didn't I? I did, yeah. Alright, so I want you to do 14 and 17 tonight. I want you to do 12, 10, 8, 5, and 3. 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 17, and we'll deal with the harder stuff tomorrow.